Hi everyone, Jim Vernon again, trying to wrap up the data join and other details that you need to get the data into a single spreadsheet so that you can analyze it for your semester project for Business 226. At the end of the last video, I ran out of time to do the pasting, but I had created the VLOOKUP function, which is the basic building block for how to join information from one table into another when you have a key column like we do with strap. So there's the VLOOKUP formula in cell F2. I'm going to use Control-C to copy that. I'm going to come over here to the name box and I'm going to name the range F3 to F243047, I believe is the range. I've selected that and then I hit Control-V. It looks a little weird, but let's make sure we copied it down the entire column. I actually did it a little bit too far, so I'm just going to delete the last two. So this is now looking like the right data. It is a little odd that we see the same area, but notice that the same property, and we can tell by the strap number, is being sold on different dates. This last one is very weird. It's being sold a couple of days apart in 2019. So longer term, we might want to clean up the data and figure out if we want to exclude certain transactions. But in any case, let's go back up to the top. We have one more task here, and that is we don't want to leave all these VLOOKUPs formulas in the file. They take up a lot of memory as we're processing. So we're going to, sorry, did that wrong. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, highlight all the formulas, and I'm going to copy. I'm using the icons now. It tends to be easier. I'm going to paste values and formatting back in, and notice all the VLOOKUPs went away. I have a much smaller file, so I'm going to save this. It'll be a smaller file size. You can use this method to pull in other variables, and if I have time, I will do one more demo and I'll show you sort of a couple more variables. I'll show you how to do maybe a regression analysis with the data analysis tool pack. I strongly recommend the data analysis tool pack. You're going to want to do a little bit of descriptive statistics, and it's really the only way that I can think of that makes doing regression analysis in Excel reasonably efficient. A couple of other things about cleaning up the data. We might want to look at transaction date and simplify it a little bit because we don't need the hour. There's obviously hours and minutes there, but they're all keyed to midnight, it looks like. But we actually want to reformat price, I think, right? It's a dollar variable. I don't think we want the pennies, but I think that's a more appropriate, and we can actually, and we can relabel these things now, right? I'm going to say, let's just do price, right? We might as well put in transaction date because that's what it is, right? Strap we can leave, and then this is a dummy variable for whether or not the sale was a qualified sale. We've subsetted that, and we have the area. So we don't have everything we need, but we definitely have a couple of variables that are worth considering. Certainly we would expect area to drive sale price, but we wouldn't expect it to be the only one. So I'd like you to explore the buildings file and pull in a few more. If I have time, I will do another demo and I'll show you the columns that I have pulled in. But you now have the ability to join and save. I'm going to save this now, but I'm not going to make you watch the video. And that will be the raw data file that you'll use for analyzing the project data, doing some hypothesis tests and confidence intervals. And I will be back on August 2nd to kind of see your progress. In the meantime, Sean Kremen can help you if you have questions about how to do these things.